Better made. Came up with them thoroughbreds, swap world, that was Detroit City. Moved out to the Gold State, California, I ain't come up with me. Focus like Adderall, when I had a ball, I shatter boards. Shack fool in the 9-2, a vocab boy like Scattergory. One kid, but I'm sunning.
What up everybody, I'm Mark. This is MO Closet Collection. Thanks for hitting my channel up. If you want videos on freshest and best kicks, merch, etc., be sure to like, subscribe, hit notification bell. Shout out to Master Gamer for that reminder. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the new Adidas Yeezy Slide in the Azure colorway. These slides dropped on Yeezy Day 2023 on May 31st for the price of 70 bucks. They dropped only on confirmed, and I was lucky enough to hit a pair, and I actually hit the Onyx slides as well. And I have an Onyx video from back in the day, I'll tag it top of the screen. As far as sizing these bad boys, you have to go a full size up, and if you're a half size, go a half size up. You cannot go true to size on these bad boys, it just won't fit. The newer materials on the newer slides is more softer and more flexy than the original. The originals were nice and hard, and actually the OG Yeezy slides are fetching a higher resale, which don't make any sense to me because they're less comfortable. But needless to say, just is what it is. And you know, before we go any further, I want to give a shout out to the homeboy, Vanta Music. That's the music I have playing in my background on most of my videos. Vanta is a homie from Instagram. He got an Instagram page and he got a YouTube channel, and it's spelled V4NT4 for Vanta. Make sure you check the homeboy out. So without any further ado, let's unbox these bad boys. Let me get my shank, turn safety off. So remember, safety first. Remember, come off the box, dogs, cut away. Always cut away. Trust me, you don't want to get shanked. Discard that. Let's get them out the box. Discard that. All right, so you get your standard Yeezy Slide box. It says slides on the top and nothing on the side because ain't no boost in these bad boys. Size tag says Yeezy Slide, US 14. Color is Azure, Azure, Azure for Azure. Let's check these bad boys out. All right, they got them nice and wrapped up real good. Ooh, that blue is beautiful. And there you have it, the new Adidas Yeezy Slide in the Azure colorway. Leave me your initial thoughts in the comment section down below. All right, so my thoughts on this slide. I love this color. This is a very nice color. It's a nice, breath of fresh air from all the other, earth tone colors. Check these bad boys out. So starting on the lateral side, the whole slide is the same slide that you always got from Adidas Yeezy. The only difference is the material, so to speak. The foam is different. The foam before, at least how they molded it and casted it or whatever, it was smooth to touch and much, stiffer. This has a texture, feeling to the touch, and is much more, flexy. Not much more, but you could tell the difference in the flexibility and the squishiness of it. But at the bottom of the lateral side, you can see the outsole and that wavy pattern. And going up past that, you have this little. I don't think it's no function to this line is wrapping around. I think it's just more for aesthetic. And then you got that same nice little dome shape going up from the lateral side to the metatarsal over to the medial side. And then, it's a slide, so it's not much really to talk about. That's the end of the lateral side. We're on the front of the slide, you get this lip up here, and I like this lip, so I feel like your toes got a little bit of protection from the front side, in case you jam into something. And then you got this opening right here, and this opening kind of reminds me of the Yeezy domes that he built in, what was that? I think he built some in California and some in Wyoming. I think the ones in Cali, they made them tear down. I think the ones in Wyoming are still standing. Then up here at the top, you got this, this nice cover for this slide. And you can see the texture. The texture is really, I'm telling you, if you got some old slides that are smooth, there is no texture. There's texture on these bad boys. I think give a little bit more character. I'm going to the inside of the slide, back here at the heel. It's like a little hump back here for more cushion for where your heel is, and it's the embossed, the 3-stripe branding Adidas. Then inside of the slide at the top it says Yeezy, and it has US. Let me see that turn so I can see US made in China. And the other side at the top it has the sticker with the barcode on it. And that's pretty much the end of the inside of the slide. Roll on to the medial side of the slide, or our side I like to call it. This is kind of a mirror image of the lateral side. This side is more flat and straight up. Then over here, and it goes a little bit higher and it slopes down. And that's pretty much it. So roll on to the heel of the slide and to the bottom of the slide. The heel just got more of that it's like an indentation going around. At the bottom of the slide, you got this classic Adidas Yeezy bottom. as far as slides are concerned. And the slide bottom to me is very similar, if not the same, to the desert boot. It's just these big waves. You can see a little spot up here for the injection molding, and there's no branding at the bottom of the slide. So all in all, this is a very solid slide. I'm glad I got this bad boy. It's very nice, you know, to have in hand. It's very nice to, you know, be able to actually hit something on Confirmed or hit these slides, because every retailer will pretty much have like a raffle for these. And the ones I did just release them. Bots ate them up, and it's these bots, you know, to me, bots are similar to criminals. These criminals are way smarter than the upstanding companies. And the companies really, in my opinion, don't care, because as long as they make sales, they don't care who they sell it to. Because the average customer, like some of these boutiques, I don't shop at any other time unless it's a Yeezy or something I really want. However, I do know if I have better chances of buying stuff like the Yeezys or Jordans or whatever I wanted from those boutique shops, I would probably shop more for other things there. So I don't know, you know, I think that's the thought process behind a happy customer is a returning customer. You know, I'm not happy if these places came and do bot protection, but these people with bots are so smart. You know, I feel like if some of those guys actually went to go apply to something like the Nike and Adidas and the other places to say like, hey, I'm a bot guy, I know what to look for, so I know how to combat it. You know, kind of how, you know, with DiCaprio and Tom Hanks in Catch Me If You Can, he was doing those checks, he was real good at it. They couldn't catch him. They needed his brilliant mind to catch other criminals, so they hired him at the FBI. Maybe he need to go and work for these companies to do some type of bot protection and charge them. You know, the money you're making off buying these shoes and reselling is good money. However, if you have some proprietary, you know, knowledge or proprietary program that can stop bots, I'm certain you'll make way more money than you do on slides. So maybe y'all should get together and make a company to help combat people making bots. Because think about this. The thing about bots is I ain't trying to get too political, I ain't trying to go talk too much outside of shoes, but think about this. Imagine, God forbid, another disaster like a pandemic, COVID pandemic or natural disaster, to where people are trying to buy things online, because this happened actually. People try to buy things like sprays and wipes or whatever, and bots are eating them all up and buying them instead so people can resell them. That's a dangerous, slippery slope. So, you know, be that as it may, you know, shout out to everybody, you know, more power to everybody. I'm a manual guy, I do all my stuff manual, and I hit what I need and I hit what I want for the most part. So it is doable to do a manual. If everybody had a fair shake at it, I think it'd be just better for the sneaker culture at large. Please feel free to chime in the comment section down below and tell me your thoughts about what I just said as far as bots versus manual, etc., etc. So once again, I want to thank everyone for tuning into my channel, giving me all the feedback, showing me all the love. I really appreciate you guys. Let's keep my momentum rolling. As my little son, Master Gamer, say, don't be a stupid dumb hater. Like, subscribe. Holla.
I ain't trying to be aggressive, but I wanted on the humble. She shine like VVS's and her tongue can do a funnel. She a bad little 5+5. Girl, I want you. Ain't no sliding, no DM, but when I can slide up on you, I'm just talking out the net. Mouth closed, full of liquor. The rendezvous, we celebrate big for going bigger. Some thought I lost, some recognize the cost that I paid to be, of course, nothing less than the boss. Hot boxing for the let them smell the terps and cologne. I got no handouts, giving word off my loans. I wish it would tell me put out my strong. I'm a California taxpayer, that's on my own. Yeah, learn to hit them flip, flips. Get it in like gymnastics and flip. Quiet, but a sharpshooter, flip. If the plan don't land, I load up another clip.